Hi Aquarius, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your Tarotscope for September. And I'm sorry that I haven't been around lately. There were 8 cell towers installed on the roof of my office building, and I had to move unexpectedly. So I'm settled back in. I'm here now, and I'm going to be here a little bit more often. So we're looking at your energy of the month for September. I'm going to do an old wise tree spread, and we'll do some clarifying. We'll look at some energy that you don't see coming, and we'll get some advice. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, calling in our ancestors, helpful spirits around us. I don't want to talk to anyone else. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, other prominent placements in your chart, and cross watchers are welcome. Let's see what we got here, Aquarius. I'm gonna move this over a little bit so you can see them. There we go. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? I see 2 kings here, 3 kings. Oh, wow. So it looks like you have a lot of, oh my gosh, there are 4 kings here. All right. So first, you've got a lot of masculine energy around you. What is going on with that? All right. So I'm going to start with the heart of the situation here, and then I'm going to go to the big picture, because those are the first 2 things that are calling me, aside from all of this king energy, all this masculine energy. And I feel like these are other people around you, Aquarius. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like it's other people around you. So the heart of the situation is this King of Wands. This is the passionate king, the king that is completely riled up by love and chemistry and energy and inspiration and projects that are inspiring and people who are inspiring. And this is someone who is taking a chance, someone who's taking a gift from the universe, very possibly after a while of not being responsive or being discerning somehow. I can't say that I feel like the King of Wands is always completely discerning, but they use their energy for attention. They use energy to guide them. And it's not so much that they're discerning, that they are making choices based on what they feel is inspiring. And so they're taking this opportunity from the universe with this person. This could be you taking an opportunity from the universe with a person like this. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at all these other kings. Good grief. Okay. Happening now and into the near future. Here is the in love king. This is a king that has complete control over their emotions, but they are the in love king. They are interested in love. They're interested in your feelings. They're interested in how you feel about particular situations and people and events. And they want to be emotionally connected, where this King of Wands wants to be physically connected. I kind of get the idea, though, that at first I thought there were 4 different people around you. I actually feel like you're this very charismatic king kind of drew you in, but then they also are interested in this kind of love relationship. So it's almost like being attracted to someone physically and falling in love. And of course, there are all sorts of, blind spots when it comes to finding love that way, but it is not out of the question here. That is a possibility. That is kind of how it goes a lot of the time, right? So yeah, and whatever it was coming up about being discerning, there's something to that. So there's this kind of kind of like throwing things out the window because you're being connected through attraction and through love here. Um, let's take a look at the big picture before we get back around to the rest of these kings. So the big picture is the Page of Swords reversed. I almost even feel like you may have heard some things about this person, or people talk about this person, or perhaps this person has some kind of reputation. I will say this, so all these kings are right side up. This king being in the position of release this kind of turns this king right side up again. So I like the energy of these kings. They're coming forward in their element. So I feel like they're genuine here. However, there's something here. This could be negative self-speak. This could be, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't believe things because of my past. I don't believe in this genuine energy based on the things that I've experienced. So I'm like super, skeptical. So let's keep going here. All right. This would be release the idea that this person doesn't have a foundation that they're coming forward in. I also like the fact that these kings, or this king energy, is, I like that they are not knights. They're coming in an evolved way. And it feels like that. Okay, so past, present, future. You're like, been in love before. Okay, been in love in the past, filled my cup up in the past. And I also feel like this is somebody that you already, I feel like this is someone, if you haven't met them, you're going to, like, in a split second here, because this is the past and it feels like you've already encountered this feeling. You could have encountered this feeling with someone else, so you recognize it, you know what it is, but I feel like you've encountered this feeling with this person. And here's the Fool reversed and the Father of Swords, the King of Swords. So this is also someone, this I feel like is a different person actually. Okay, so this is someone that makes sense. This is the king, or the masculine energy that makes sense to you. You're like, I know what this is. I know who this is. They are predictable. I know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to say. I know how they feel, or this type of person. So this is like your safe person, actually. This is your, and I could say this is your pattern, but it could also be like, I just know that this person is safe, or maybe this is my type, but this is the logical thing, the logical energy. And in your trajectory, there's something here about hermiting. Now, on one hand, I feel like you're kind of getting together and hiding away from the rest of the universe. There's some, and it's not hiding like you're hiding this from other people. It's more like hiding as in you're getting away from everything and you're spending time alone together. That's what it feels like, Aquarius. For some of you though, this is, I have all this energy around me and I'm literally doing some healthy self-reflection and I'm going within and I'm not entertaining this. But the heart of the situation would say that most of you are entertaining this, or there's something that you have entertained and this energy is quite around you. I mean, here's the heart, and then there are these other three kings around you. Coming from this place of not having a lot of self-confidence though, when it comes to this energy. And I really feel like it's because in the past you're skeptical. In the past, it's been like, I've given my whole heart to something. Let's take a look at what your higher self is saying. Your higher self is like, I'm in a holding pattern. I'm holding, I'm hanging out, but your angels and guides are like, okay, but it's time to be action oriented somehow. Let's do some clarifying and we'll get to your advice here in a second. This is the one that's lighting up for you. All right, Aquarius, what is happening here? Tell me about this hanged man. This hanged man is like, there's some unfinished business here. Tell me about this unfinished business. Something needs to full circle before you feel like you can move forward. But what is it? Because there is, I mean, it's like time. I want to say time is of the essence. I mean, all these energies are very much available. And if this is your energy and not people around you, which for some of you that could be the case, I really feel like these are people around you, but your energy, even the influence of this energy are these people around you. This is your angels and guides saying that it's time to be action oriented and come out of, I'm hearing telecommunication. So for some of you, it's like coming out of having long distance relationship or online relationship or a text relationship. It's like time to like see these people, interact with these people in person. And your trajectory, though, you're like, I might be holding up. I might just be, caving, going into my cave. But I want to know what this unfinished business is for you, Aquarius. You're like, I haven't made a decision. I am just absolutely, I just need more information. I'm hearing somebody say, I need more time. What in the world do you need time for? Just to get your head straight based on not feeling confident because of past things. Yeah, you're like, I'm not sure if I trust myself or feel safe to entertain this energy. I don't want to feel defensive. I want to be able to open my heart and I still feel defensive. And here you're talking about the King of Pentacles. I want to make sure that I'm with someone who's like freaking reliable, that really has all of these attributes. I want them to be the right person. I want them to be charismatic. I want them to be in love. And I want them to have a freaking job and a car. Like, I want them to be stable and know what they're doing in their own life, have their own goals. And yeah, I hear somebody saying, I want to be in it to win it. Like, I want a partner. I want like Scully and Mulder, shoulder to shoulder thing. Okay. And your angels and guides are talking about being out of the battlefield. I gotta say, I feel like you already know the red flag situation. If you feel like someone's a red flag, they are. The thing is, are you psyching yourself out? I want to take a look at, yeah, okay, here's your advice. Your advice is the Knight of Wands reversed. Literally, your advice is like, feel the energy out. It's almost like be the player. Don't be the one who's played, but it's not exactly saying be a player. It's more like saying play the field. If there are more than one person here, it's time to figure out which one makes sense to you, which one resonates with you as the long-term person. And this is about being action oriented in that journey. You've got one that you know that makes sense already, but this is like, okay, they make sense, but do they make sense for me long term? Like, is that really what I want? Your advice is talking about being in and out, testing out the waters, seeing what's right. This is like, I have resistance to milquetoast. I have resistance to just maintaining a relationship because it's the right thing. And I feel like that might be the case up here. There's love here. This is the right or the sensible thing to do. And you might just take yourself out of that situation because it's not exciting and it's not the in love king and it's not the person who has all of those attributes that you want. I have resistance to just maintaining this relationship without this passion. And your advice is to look for the passion. I feel like your advice is saying you need to date different people, date around, experiment with energy of other people. So let's take a look at the strength card. It's almost like people, Aquarius, you have had these experiences in the past, and if you found somebody that's kind of stable and just makes sense, then it's safe. It just like, this person's not going to, push me off the cliff or whatever. But it's also at the point where you're like, I'm not sure if I want to stay in this. All right. Tell me more about the strength card. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm playing it safe because I don't want to regret what I'm doing, and that's why I'm in meditation mode, cave mode. That's where you're coming from. But now there's the universe's energy is being very powerful here. And it's almost forcing you to make some decisions because it's putting these people in your path. I want to know about this Father of Cups. Whoa. So this King of Cups, the in love king, is looking for marriage, is looking for long term. So we've got water signs and we've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus. So we've got an in love earth energy. Okay, I want to take a look at this heart of the situation, which I think is probably the same person. Check it out. You've got to be kidding me. So here's your King of Swords. Again, this person is saying they're coming in, they're saying, I'm the sensible person. I make sense because we make sense because our chemistry makes sense. We work together. Let's do this. Let's go off on a new journey. This is somebody new coming in saying that they want to be in your life and they want to be in a long-term committed relationship or they want to get married. Tell me this is not like release the idea that this is not your person or this person's not stable. Let's take a look at that. This person, not only are they stable, but maybe sometimes to a fault, they are they're pretty logical and they are really trying to build a stable foundation where they have it. This could also be kind of like family money, but they are used to having stability. That's what they're expecting. That's what they know. That's what they want. They're holding on to their resources. Tell me more about this person. Okay, there's a lot of marriage energy here. A lot of marriage energy. If you don't have several people wanting to have long-term committed relationships with you, they're like right around the corner. I do feel like though there's one particular person who is saying, I am all that and a bag of chips. I am all of the things that you could possibly want. Don't mess this up. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you're in a relationship and you're about to get out of it or take some time for yourself because you're like, I need some more passion. But for most of you, I really feel like there's somebody here that is saying that I am all of the things that you could want. I haven't seen the emperor yet, but basically all the kings are here. This person is saying, I'm the emperor, and they're calling you their counterpart. Let's take a look at this Page of Swords reversed. What's going on here? Yeah, this is you saying in the past, I gave my whole heart and I've been burned. I've been, my cup of love has been completely dumped out. And so I need to make sure that this is the right thing for me. Aside from being like mutually on the same page, I also don't want to trust somebody that I'm super passionate about and then have them not on the same page. Oh, wow. Check it out. Yeah, there is somebody who was like the in love king before, and it seemed like somebody that you've known for a long time and this ended. This is like, it could even be like a childhood thing, but it's a past life thing. It's a soulmate thing. It's somebody who is coming in as the in love king. And that is the person who moved on, moved forward, left your field somehow. And there's this other person who's coming forward saying, yeah, this is the real deal. Wow. All of these kings, I can't even believe it. Have we even seen a queen? I don't even think so. So here is, I don't want to just maintain a relationship. I want to be a partner with someone. And this is you letting something go in order to do that. So yeah, there's letting go of the practical, of the sensible, of this just makes sense. I get that. Let's do, okay, this Ace of Cups. You're in a position where you're moving on from that past love. And you're really, again, the messages are coming forward that you're in the cave, but you're being asked to come out of it. Here you are being independent, except you're distracted. So what that means to me is you're committed to something, but you're like looking outside of the commitment. This could be a job. Like this could be, I'm super committed to something, but my job is taking me away from my commitment, or you're making yourself really busy so that you can be in your own space kind of thing. This is also it could be a partnered person acting single or not giving their, whole cup of love to a situation for all those reasons. But I'm not completely taking any offers right now, but you're looking at them. What's up with this hermit? Look at that. So you've got the hermit and crossing it, the lovers. There's like, I'm by myself. I'm going into healthy self-reflection. I'm protecting myself. I'm getting everybody else's energy out of my space. And yet the universe is putting people in my path so that I can partner up. Wow. Let's take a look at some energy you don't see coming this month, Aquarius. This is just crazy. I don't see any queens here. I could say that there might be like kind of a same-sex relationship going on. There's lots of masculine energy, but again, take it how it resonates. There's just a lot of action-oriented energy. The universe is asking you to come out of your cave, and they're putting lots of people around you to choose from, it seems like. There's definitely a contender who's saying, I'm everything for you. I am your everything. Energy you don't see coming. Unexpected income. This could also be okay, this could be the person coming through. Unexpected income can be literal, of course, but it can also be unexpected somebody coming in and showing you your worth, showing you that they are not taking you for granted, that they are putting you on a pedestal. Okay, despair. I feel like this might be you, and you kind of saying, ugh, I'm not ready to make a decision yet. It's like despair regarding feeling pressured to make a decision, thinking about the past. Yeah, you're like, my heart has been stolen in the past, but this is energy you don't see coming. So someone comes toward you, showing you your worth, and you're like backing it up. You get a message, and somebody wants to make something official. And you're dealing with past, I don't trust people. And somebody's sending you a message that wants to get things going, make things official, or they're also trying to figure out where you stand. Hey, are you with anyone? That kind of thing. Let's take a look at your romance angels. Do your romance angels want to tell you, Aquarius? What do your romance angels want to tell you about all of this love opportunity? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Whew, I feel like somebody wants to take you away, sweep you away, go somewhere with you, and you're still dealing with deception. All right. Can you trust this person? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you, I feel like that's true. Straight up, somebody is a different religion than you. For others, I feel like this is, are we on the same page? Are we thinking about things like, somebody's like, is this my soulmate? Is this my forever twin kind of thing? And the other person doesn't quite believe in stuff like that. Not that it really has to be that way. They don't have to believe it. You deserve love. You are lovable. Oh, I really feel like you're dealing with deception from the past. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about that. If this is somebody from the past coming forward into the future, you already know who they are. They've already shown you who they are. So if they have been deceptive in the past, you know that this is what is going on. If this is someone new for you, the deception is holding you back from them because of things that have happened to you in the past. Okay, let's take a look at your moonology and get some advice for you, Aquarius. What do your angels and guides want to tell you? A personal issue reaches resolution. Look at the bigger picture. Your hard work is paying off. Don't let pride get in your way. All those things make complete sense. This personal issue reaches resolution from the past. Look at the bigger picture. There are more opportunities out there than just what is presented to you from the past. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like you've done a lot of self-work, and don't let pride get in the way. Check it out. The pride, this is where you're coming from. This is like the low self-esteem, or I'm not sure if I'm, holding my power and standing in my power. This is like coming from this place, like kind of in the past. This is where you're doing all of your work. Don't let self-esteem stuff get in the way. Figure that out. Wow, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. I'll be back again soon, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Aquarius.